Hello there. So, we hopped in a pedicab to go meet up with our extended team and head out for a beach in the next province over. We're currently headquartered in Davao del Norte, or North Davao Province, and we'll be heading east up and over the top of the Davao Gulf to Davao Oriental, or East Davao Province, to the eastern side of this peninsula in particular, which is most famous for its beaches among surfers, and while none of us know how to surf, we do like beaches. So we crammed the team into a bus that we found on Facebook for 5,500 pesos and set off. We took a quick stop for a photo op at the border crossing into Davao Oriental, as is tradition apparently, then carried on to Mati. Mati is this small city here, but the place we're going is just south to this beach, which is called Dahican. Some of the interns had been here before on a previous trip, and we went with their recommendations to stay at this resort called Dahican Surf Resort. We went for the authentic beach cabin experience, though there are proper sealed rooms with AC if you're into that, but all communal bathrooms and showers, just as a heads up. A big shout out to the restaurant too. Excellent Western and Filipino food, and like everywhere in the Philippines, lovely staff. But the food is for later. The real draw here is the beach and the ocean, which are nice. There are fancy places along this stretch of beach with luxuries like hot water and swimming pools, but we chose this place because it's very specifically about spending as much time as possible on the beach. And the only swimming pool that we need to pee in is the mighty Pacific Ocean. While most things in the Philippines will be more expensive than back in Vietnam, we got these cabins for 2,500 pesos per night, and they could sleep up to 6 people, so a great deal. We generally avoid referencing specific businesses in detail on this channel, as advertising is absolutely not our job, but when places really deserve it, we feel we should make a point of it, and this place was incredibly chill. The staff were all wonderful, and it's basically an idyllic spot to crack open your tanduay and a coconut and take in the tropical vibes. And if surfing is your thing, we saw plenty of people out, but we're told that it was a very quiet day for surfing because the waves were so small, as everyone was getting battered around from 2-meter waves. As you can see, the bay is literally surrounded on all sides by mountains, which funnels the wind directly perpendicular to the beach, and the waves are concentrated from the wider bay area into here. There's also plenty of surfing equipment available for rent from the resort if you weren't able to bring it from wherever you're coming from. Anyway, after a few hours of bobbing around aimlessly in the ocean like that Wilson character, the team handed directive control over to the aforementioned tanduay and coconuts and then called it for the first night. And bam, back at it bright and early, scrambled and fried eggs, rice, this weird amazing sugary Filipino bacon called tocino, a mango smoothie, and of course some black coffee. As soon as the bellies were full, we geared up for some cowabunga style action down at the shore. While I've managed to avoid the ocean so far in my career, I figured this is as good a place as any to go down for my first swim. Well, okay, maybe not. Okay, fuck, those waves are pretty big. Oh, it's salty. Fuck that. Leave the bobbing around to the interns for now. Playing around on the beach is much more my vibe. I'm sure they'll come around on it in no time. As it happens, a big gang of the interns ended up spending a few hours playing beach volleyball, as you can tell by those spectacular bods. And this is where I want to give a quick shout out to our boy, Inca Long, from over at the Spanish, English/Vietnamese channel out of Saigon. And yes, that's right, the one and the only Croatian crab. Our good boys. Once volleyball had run its course, the lads found a really big stick that they wanted to play fetch with, or so I can only assume, and this is something that I can throw my full support behind. Good use of a holiday. Well gang, that's it for this round. Next week we're off to Samal Island, and make sure to join us because it's gonna be a big one. Until next time, lick that like button, pause subscribe. It's time for this dog to peace out for some rum and coconuts. Later, home slizzles.